Alright, so I know a lot of you guys are probably a little bit confused here by the title TL Origin, but TL Origin is now the official title for Project TL, which was originally Lineage Eternal, the main competitor for Lost Ark. Now, does that mean that we have new information pertaining to the game? Yes, we do. Back in May this year, I actually did a video talking about the upcoming closed beta, the release date, and the business model, among other things. Now I'm here today to update you all with the info that while yes, Project TL is not coming out this year, in 2020, they are still on schedule to release their closed beta before the end of this year with an expected release date of 2021. This actually was not just specifically regarding the release in South Korea either, much to my surprise. NCSoft recently stated that they have found it to be quite difficult launching games that are successful and well known within South Korea to the overseas market. Players just aren't really very receptive, and part of this reason is due to the fact that these games are built for Korean players in mind, not Western players. NCSoft have acknowledged this and went on to reveal that Project TL, once again now titled TL Origin, is actually being built for the global audience, with technologies and visuals they are familiar with. That means that the game, which was expected to be a South Korean exclusive MMO, at least for the first few years, is not being built for their market. It is being built for ours and us specifically. Honestly, I am happy to see a South Korean developer make a move like this, and I feel it is an enormous step in the right direction that could permanently change the way Eastern MMO developers develop games if they see that we are receptive of their interpretation of what we want. But then at the very same time, this could either be a PR marketing ploy to just simply get us interested, or they could have completely misinterpreted what we like to see in our games, and this could crash and burn. Who knows? NCSoft earlier this year also revealed that while TL Origin was initially expected to be a PC exclusive release, they have plans on expanding onto consoles as well. No, guys, calm down. Lower your pitchforks down right now. This is not going to be a mobile release. This is not going to be cross-play compatible with mobile devices. This is going to be a PC game that is going to also launch onto consoles. It has absolutely nothing to do with mobile. You guys do not have to worry. What this means though is that it's probably going to launch on the PS4, maybe the Switch as well, I'm not sure. Definitely not the Xbox, because you know how there is sometimes that one child that was the quote-unquote mistake? Yeah, that's pretty much the Xbox over in Asia. They don't have much in the way of information pertaining to the console release other than the fact that they want to release fully onto both PC and console platforms. This is fantastic news for PS4 players as they don't really have much in the way of diversity. I mean, sure, you guys have Bless Unleashed coming, but I mean, you know, let's be real here. It's Bless Unleashed. It's unconfirmed whether or not the game will be cross-platform compatible, allowing players to play between platforms, or whether cross-save functionality will be a thing, allowing you to play with the same account regardless of the method used to play. But I will definitely keep you guys updated when and if they release anything on that front. Now, regarding the name change from Project TL to TL Origin, it was brought to my attention a couple days ago when I was doing our weekly bite of MMORPG news video that NCSoft had trademarked both TL and TL Origin. TL Origin stands for the Lineage Origin, which probably goes a way to explain what we have to expect out of the game with regards to the story and the setting. As noted, the game is scheduled to enter closed beta later this year, but what was interesting was that it was confirmed internal testing of the game would begin on August 31st. It's currently the 29th right now, so by the time this goes live, they will already have begun their very first internal testing phase of the game, which lasts until the 4th of September. After the internal testing phase concludes, we can finally expect some information to release, maybe even a new gameplay trailer showing what we have to look forward to once the closed beta hits in a couple months. This is a perfect time to, after all, with plenty of people still at home playing video games. In closing, NCSoft went on to state that this is going to be the very first game in a brand new franchise for them. In their words specifically, it is meant to be the start of a brand new universe targeted at Western players. So the entire future of the Lineage MMORPG franchise is going to be solely dependent on how we receive the game. With how little NCSoft care about PC MMORPGs anymore, this might be one of the last titles that they bother wasting their time on if we really don't enjoy what we're given. But I mean, at the same time, if the game sucks, the game sucks. There is nothing, absolutely nothing that we could do about that. Now, I am more excited for TL Origin than ever before. I did, however, find it a little bit interesting that NCSoft went ahead and announced that they were going to be targeting a global audience with this game shortly after Amazon Game Studios went ahead and announced that they were going to be releasing Lost Ark in the West next year in 2021. But I mean, they are going to be the main competition from one another because they are essentially the same kind of game. So it does kind of stand to reason, but I don't know, to me it's just a little bit coincidental in terms of timing. Maybe that's just me though. What do you guys think about that? Anyway, I look forward to seeing where this ends up towards the end of the year, and I'm hoping, considering their grandiose vision for the game, that it ends up being remotely as entertaining as they think it'll be. We've had to wait long enough to play this game, and I look forward to playing it next year in whatever form we get to play it in. But this is my opinion, my impressions of the game right now. What do you guys think? Are you excited? Are you going to play the closed beta when it comes out? Are you going to play the game next year if it launches globally, everywhere throughout the world? Let me know down in the comments below, and let's talk about it. Anyway, guys, that is it for me. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you all next time.
Peace.